Yo, 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 welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking over the Shop app. This app was, to be honest, a very long app to make. And so right now we'll be taking a look at the Udemy course to show you that I did the sections. We had section 9, section 10, section 11, and section 12. So I did complete all of those. And so now let's do a quick little run through the app and show you what it does and what all of these files are doing. So as I can show you right now, we currently have these users in our Firebase for authentication. So now we're going to sign up. Let's say dan@test.com. Sign up. So when we sign up, it brings us into this home screen. If we refresh this, we now see the new user that we got, dan@test.com. And now we can also see the real-time database with our products and orders for every user. So now this user has a specific ID. So if we come in right here and heart this, it now adds the favorites for that user. And then products, this user has no products. So if we come over here to manage products, we're going to have no products in here. However, we can add a product. Let me come over here to, let me get a image URL. So now we can go title, product, price, 23, description, tester. Now we add the image URL in here. We paste this, allow paste, and we save it. We now see that we've added a new product right here. And this is assigned to this user's creator ID, and you can see that every user can add products specific to them. And so now when we go back to shop, you'll see that there is an entire page of all these products. However, when I come into my specific products, I can only see mine. And now let's say I want to buy a couple of things, and I come over to my cart and click order now. I then get a new order, and this order is assigned to my user for the price that we just paid. So now if we come back over to my orders screen, we'll see this and see the orders that I purchased. And now just to show you a quick example that if I sign in with a different user, it'll still show me all of these items. However, when I go to manage my products, it's only the specific product to myself, and I can delete a product and it removes it from the Firebase. And if I go back to shop, it removes it from over here. I can also heart all of these and it updates the Firebase real time. So if it comes down to users' favorites, and these are all true now, if I unlike one, it goes to false. And so this is some pretty cool things that we worked on this time, was connecting it to Firebase and allowing the user to be able to authenticate themselves, log in, log out, sign up. And so now I'll go over some of the pieces of code. So now with the code, we have the main.dart screen, which is a little bit different now. We have our notification provider. We're using a proxy provider now. This is helping to pass the data from the auth provider throughout these screens. As you can see, we're accepting the auth as a parameter. That was something new that we worked on. We also worked on this page transition theme. And so now some of the new things that we have added was this custom route. This custom route allowed us to do those page transitions to make it a smooth transition when going, say, from the shop screen to order screen. We also created our own custom exception to display our exception if there's anything with Firebase. We have an auth provider now. This was a hefty piece of code. This is authenticating the user. We then have functions for sign in, auto login, sign up, log out, and auto log out. We also have our products provider that is now linking with our Firebase URL. This is an HTTP request. So as you can see, we're making a GET request for fetch and set products. However, say we're adding a product, we're going to post this with our URL and our JSON body, and we utilize this URI.parse in order to parse this URL into a valid URL to post to the HTTP request. And some new things that we learned was JSON encoding the data. Also, the HTTP package is a new thing that we started utilizing, as well as what was it? Let's see, let's come down to this PubSpec. We also utilized the shared preferences this time around, as to keep the user auto-logged in, we had to ensure that we could keep their preferences saved. Overall, there's a lot of different things that we worked on this time. We have a splash screen that was given to us. We now have an auth screen that has a lot of checks within here. So we check if there's anything wrong with signing in or creating an account. It'll say invalid password, email not found. Or if there's ever just a general error, that'll be could not authenticate you. And so now there was a lot of different things and a lot of code that we had to write this time around. But some of the main things that we utilized was the authentication. We utilized Firebase and having our data stored in here. So we have our collection for orders, products, users' favorites, and this is storing specific users' favorite tags. This is storing all of the products, and then every product can have a specific creator ID. We have orders that are associated to a user. And so there's a lot of things, and it was very cool this time around to see a pretty much full functioning app and what goes into it and how much work it was.